Okay, I think this will work. Eventually, I'll get this volume right. Because this quick capture shit is for the freaking birds. You do a 5-minute video and you have no idea how it sounds. All right. Well, I'm back with another beer review. Now, a lot of people, when they try out beers, and I said this in the first episode, they'll try out something that's like Miller Lite or Bud Light, and that's really not beer. I mean, it's a light beer if you like light beer, but if you actually want to taste beer that's got flavor in it, there's a million to choose from. And don't be afraid of color. Some beers can be really bitter. Some beers can just be dark because the ingredients were roasted longer, whether it's hops or barley, rye, whatever. This right here is actually from Rochester, New York. It's the Dundee Brewing Company. And I fell in love with their stout. If you think of stouts and you think of Guinness, this is nothing like Guinness at all. A lot of times with stouts, they'll add sweeter flavors to stouts. I've seen oatmeal stouts. I've seen blueberry stouts, chocolate stouts. I had a coffee stout the other day, and I've had 2 different types of coffee stouts. One of them wasn't bad. The other one, it was like as they brewed the beer, they put in, what's that cheap coffee, like Taster's Choice or Nescafe or something, and just poured the grounds into the beer. It was horrid. It didn't taste like coffee. When you drink coffee, coffee has a coffee flavor, and you take the grounds and pour them into your mouth. Never done that? I have, because I was trying to wake up. But they don't taste the same. It's horribly bitter, and that's what that other one was. But we're not reviewing that one, are we? We're reviewing this one. Dundee Stout. This, I was very surprised, is a very, very, it's a, when I say sweet, I don't want you to think that it's, cherry pie or things like that. There's very little to no bitterness to this beer at all. I mean, you can see how dark it is. Light doesn't even pass through. Well, like I said, don't be afraid of that. If you've had a Guinness before, you'll love this over Guinness. Well, I'm not going to say what you'll love and what you won't, because I don't know. But I think this is definitely an easier one to drink than Guinness is. When you start getting to the hoppy stuff, when you start getting the stuff that's got really, really bitter stuff, that's this one. Don't be confused by the whole pale ale thing. Like India pale ales, IPAs are bitter and hateful. That's your liver and onions of beer, and I'm going to review that in the next one. I'd say as far as, I'm not going to give it a grading scale. Like I said in my first video, I'm not going to sit here and rate beers. Don't think I've even come close to drinking the amount of different types of beers that some of these pros have. If you want to find out the ratings of beers, you can go to beeradvocate.com. I think there's some other ones too, but I think Beer Advocate's one of the biggest ones. But basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to relate new beers to people who haven't stepped outside of the Coors Light. Because I drank Coors Light forever until somebody handed me one and it tasted like mud, and somebody handed me another one and it tasted horrible, and somebody handed one and I was like, wow, this is awesome. And they said, well, be careful because it's got about 4 times the amount of alcohol as your light beer. Really? 2 of them down and I'm singing karaoke. But this one, I know in England, if you pour a beer, you have to have at least 2 fingers of head, or they'll send it back to you. We don't want no head. We want every single drop of beer in here. I would say this one, if when you drink Guinness and it almost feels a little bit dry, I don't know how else I can describe that. This doesn't seem that way at all. This is a very, very smooth, very easy beer to drink. So in my book, I'm going to give it 5 fingers. I like it. Next time you come across Dundee Stout, I'm sure the people in New York get it. We don't get it in Wisconsin. I actually live. I'm gonna tell you where I live. Shut up. I had to go somewhere else to get it. Uh, that's it. You know, I'm not good at this whole rating thing, and it kind of sucks. So if you actually watched my last video and you watch this one, then yeah, you're a brave man. I do have better stuff out there, and I'm not doing very well. And I'm going to shut up before I keep rambling on and self-depreciating myself to the point where nobody even wants to watch me anymore. So yeah, thanks for watching.